Poverty and inequality in Indonesia are challenges that require attention and collaborative efforts from the government, civil society, and the private sector. Poverty in Indonesia has yet to be eradicated. 9% of our people are poor. It is possible that this condition falls within the gap of social inequality. To achieve sustainable and inclusive development, it is important to implement policies that can reduce social inequality and improve access to resources for all levels of society.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today we will like to present economic problem, poverty and equality. Our team consisting of first, my name is Trikusnadin Soleha.
I'm Cinta Nur Octavia.
I'm Indika Restofozia.
I am Nabil Briliano.
Let's get started.
Poverty is a multidimensional problem that can be seen from various perspectives. In general, poverty is a situation or condition where a person does not have the ability to fulfill their needs, such as clothing, food, and shelter. Poverty can also be defined as a condition in which a person or group of people is unable to maintain and develop a life of dignity.
And now for the definition of inequality. Social inequality can be defined as a condition in which there are significant differences in the distribution of resources, opportunities, and rights among individuals or groups in society. It is often the result of inequities in social status and standing, which can be caused by a number of factors, including economics, educational, and cultural factors. These inequalities can be observed in access to basic needs such as educational and health, as well as in the difference between groups with varying level of wealth.
Poverty and inequality have a close relationship. Inequality can be a major driver of poverty as unequal educational and economic opportunity can hinder an individual's social and economic mobility. Conversely, poverty can also be a factor that exacerbates inequality, as poor individuals tend to have limited access to opportunities and research such as education and health, which can hinder social mobility.
The following categories of factors contribute to prevalence of inequality and poverty. The first one is internal factors. These include individuals' limited education, skill, and health, as well as cultural barriers that impede opportunities. The second one is external factors. These include unfavorable government policies, cumbersome bureaucratic process, and a lack of access to economic opportunities. The third one is demographic factors. Variation in population size and composition across different regions can influence the allocation of resources. The fourth one is economic condition. Equitable economic growth result in discrepancies between affluent and impoverished region. The fifth one is health condition. Equitable access to health service contribute to social inequality.
Next, poverty and inequality are two sides of the same coin. They are interrelated and have a significant impact on the socio-economic stability of a country. There are some effects of poverty and inequality on socio-economic stability. The first, high poverty and inequality often trigger social discontent, which can manifest itself in the form of protest, demonstration, and even riots. The second, poverty reduces people's purchasing power, which can hamper economic growth. The third, high inequality can discourage investors from investing due to uncertainty, both social and political conditions. The fourth, the government must allocate a large budget for poverty alleviation programs and social assistance. The last, crime rates tend to be higher in areas with high poverty rates. So, poverty and inequality are serious threats to socioeconomic stability. To build a more just and prosperous society, concerned efforts from the government, the private sector, and the community are needed to address these issues.
And now, the consequences of inequality and poverty. The first one is social conflict. Inequality can give rise to tension between commodity groups, which may in turn precipitate protests and riots. The second one is discrimination. Inequalities in social status frequently result in the unfair treatment of specific groups, thereby exacerbating social injustice. The third is crime. Marginalized community may engage in criminal activities as a means of survival. The fourth one is health and education. Limited access to quality health and education service serve to exacerbate poverty and health conditions. The fifth one is moral degradation. Inequality can lead to a decline in moral values, which may result in an increase in defiant behavior within society.
There are several solutions to overcome poverty and inequality. Number 1. Improving income, such as giving vulnerable communities access to decent work and stable income. Number 2. Improving access and quality to education. Number 3. Improving access to health health service. Number 4, improving access to infrastructure development. Number 5, social programs and community economic involvement. And last, development cooperative and UMKM.
And the next, the Poverty Alleviation Program in Indonesia. The Poverty Alleviation Program in Indonesia relies on three integrated main strategies to achieve its goals. Number 1, reducing expenditure burden. This involves social assistance programs such as the program Keluarga Harapan (PKH), food cards, and bantuan langsung tunai (BLT). The aim is to alleviate financial pressure on poor families by providing direct support to meet their basic needs. Number 2, increasing income. This strategy includes empowering communities through improved access to job, skill training, and support for micro, small, and medium enterprise. Program like the People Business Credit or Kredit Usaha Rakyat (KUR) and vocational training are designed to enhance productive and income level. Number 3, reducing poverty pockets. Focusing on areas with extreme poverty level, this strategy involves improving access to essential services such as education and healthcare, as well as infrastructure development. Collaboration between government program and community participation is emphasized to achieve more effective outcome. In conclusion, poverty and social inequality are interconnected issues where disparities in access to resources exacerbate poverty. The impact of this condition includes social conflict, discrimination, and a decline in moral values. To address these problems, it is essential in increase income through decent employment, improve access to education and healthcare service, and develop infrastructure equitably. Poverty alleviation program in Indonesia focus on reducing financial burden, increasing income, and decreasing pocket of poverty. Education play a crucial role in enhancing skill and opening economic opportunity to reduce inequality.